Hello again, everyone. It is your Black Knight. And unless I mix my mistake, yes, there's a free car here. Oh, let's take a whole walk around. Is there anything we want? Here at Simeon's. This is the Chavos. The Chavos is on sale. It's a pretty significant sale, as I recall. It's only $735,000. I forget what it's a 40% of it. So something in it. So maybe we should purchase this. And where should we put it? I mean, I'm gonna eventually move it to, I forget which garage I have set up for cars that need to go up Chiliad. We'll put it in the auto shop for right now. Sorry, did we just screw up your photo, or are you just looking on your phone? Taxi livery, that's an interesting thing. What is this? The Hardy. The Hardy with a taxi livery is an interesting thing. That's a car I don't have as well. So let's have a really high top speed. Can you do taxi work with the taxi livery? We'll auto shop this as well. Didn't plan on buying all this today, but Corkers, I think I could put the Corkers livery on one anyway. I could check that again, so I probably wouldn't. I've already got one of these, a couple of these. I already got this. I'm pretty sure that's not a unique livery. We'll figure out if that's a unique livery at some point. But now this, Stan Andreas, inspect. Let us purchase it. It shouldn't cost me anything. Oh, you know what? It's $63,650. It's free. But it's got upgrades. They're charging you for the upgrades. Well, I guess it would be unique to have just the upgrades for this for $63,000. Have one. I won't do this on my other character, but one with the default. Yeah, it's a chick magnet. It's quite purpley and pinky, so. Yeah, let's purchase it. And again, auto shop it because the auto shop's closed.
Is he off? Good. Let's do this.
Now, none of those are removed, so they'll all, the first two will get their own videos. This video, we're going to focus on the free car. Which, I'll be honest, I don't know that I'm cruel enough. I'm not cruel enough a man to even ask Pancro Jones, hey, do you want to take a Drift Walton up Chiliad? I mean, that's the kind of masochism reserved for YouTube creators. I mean, if he says, hey, I really like to do it later on, then we can do that as a separate video. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay, first things first. Let us check and see something. What did that say? I don't know. We're not modifying it just yet. You can do taxi work. Okay, so we determined that. It is a new taxi and probably the best one. Well, that'll be a separate video. We'll take that. We'll fully upgrade and take that up Chiliad. Same with the Chavos at some point. They'll get, again, their own dealios. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any like engine mods or anything to this because it's got the drift tuning, but we can armor it. We could do all kinds of custom stuff that we're going to do with Rusty Jack in a little while. I'm going to leave this one as like a kind of a collectible from what you call. We will do a neon kit, neon layout, front, back, sides. I mean, the pink is the obvious. Ponies, pony pink. Let's see, is it hot pink that matches best or pony pink? It's hot pink. So we'll hot pink that. We can't do the headlights here, I don't think. No, we can't put the hot pink headlights on, but we can do that later on, somewhere on the line. Take it down to, and we'll go through the liveries and everything, the respray, the roll cage. Spoiler, it does need one, so we'll give it just a little. Well, that covers up, though. That hurts the livery, though, on those. That doesn't. That doesn't hurt. Oh, there, that enhances the livery. As does that. That's a speed one. This will be more downforce. Do you want downforce on a drift car? That's the drag wing. Does this even modify it? This doesn't, I don't know that this doesn't affect traction. It's just decorative. Sun strips. I don't normally go for a sun strip in case you're... Alright, we'll go with the Pinky Dooter sun strip just to get more out of the... Do we leave that back or do we want to get more of the manner? That's the only reason to put the spoiler on, is to get more manner. Yeah, let's do the drift meat wing. Sunstrip suspension. You can actually slam those harder. Yeah, let's slam it. Again, it won't actually matter for anything. Truck bed. Outer cage braced. It does give it some presence. Like, clearly you're not going for manure with this. Get the fuel cell going. It should probably have a fuel cell because we'll... Wheels, we're just going to make them bulletproof on this one. Tire smoke. Yeah, pink tire smoke. There we go. We'll pink it up. Windows are already limoed. You know, let's if we're doing an outside roll cage, let's go yeah, first person here. Pad, full cage, half cage, no roll cage, just die in the truck. Pad, full cage. What seats look the most comfy? This gives you the most neck support. Those look comfier. Which lends us to the respray because I believe, is it the trim color? Yeah, there you go. Not that you're going to see it much. Where's the pinks? Did I flash past the pinks? I think there's a lot of pink. There we go. Salmon, Fister. It's salmon or Fister. I can't get the pony. Okay, let's go Fister. Fister pink. Secondary color, I don't know that it does much here in this with all the chameleon. Do you see anything changing? I don't see anything changing. That's all good. I think we're good here. So we could, let me see, which where is my which garage is it? Let's go outside and then we'll check on something. This is built. Full pay. And one of them got wrecked. Hopefully the expensive one got their full pay. All right. Let's call our buddy up. Call my buddy. I can't remember because it's two different garages on two characters. Is this Weasel?
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you
No.
up.
One of these. Surprise, not that one. One of these is my cars that I have to go take up Mount Chiliad. That's the one, but we've done a couple of those. The Patriot still has to go up. The Nightblade still has to go up. These two are done. We could find new homes for them. Those videos are still to be edited, but so I guess it still makes sense. So Exceptionalist
Okay,
Way.
I got stuff to do.
Exceptionalist Way is this one. So we'll park this next to those. Yeah, a slippy, slidey way. Yeah, it's got forced drift handling. That's why we couldn't add a turbo or anything like that. The performance is fixed. How dare you, Mike. Is there any question as to what's going to happen when I build one of these and take it up? Chiliad. I don't think there's any question here. It's hard to make it go in a straight line. Alright, we're doing that, but... I'm going to cut across, but... Let's see if we can drift it all the way around the turn here. Not quite. I think that those will qualify as drifting. Veiled, okay. Avoid the gang attack. In fact, it drifted sideways the whole way there, but it did cut in a little bit. I'm putting it here as if I'm going to take Pancro Jones with me, but I don't know if I'm cruel enough. I don't think I'm cruel enough, and I do want to punch this video out. The Up Chiliad garage. Don't know where I'm going to put those two. That's something that'll happen off camera. But now let's go to Rusty Jack. We're going to probably do a little bit more customization.
Follow your dreams, bitch! I love aggressive positivity.
Yeah, we might as well do this from here. I'm not gonna take the drive over with Rusty because we're gonna go with more radical stuff here. Yeah, we'll get rid of those in a bit. Do you have room? We have lots of room. Let's go shopping. Freebie. You'd probably be forgiven if you didn't immediately think terrifying drift machine when you saw this no-frills compact pickup truck. There is no such thing as forgiveness, however, when some gibbering drift nerd hits you with the driver's side door at 200 miles an hour on your roadside hike through the Grand Chaparral. But then that particularly douchebag saw the potential for a perfectly balanced jumble of physics-defying performance modifications that might, on a good day, not quite tear the chassis apart. Chassis, not chassis. Tear the chassis apart. Why the S is silent, I don't know, but it is. And you didn't. So lesson learned. Miss a lock-on jammer and drift tuning built in, non-customizable. Please note, LS Car Meet membership required to access for drift races. I did not know that that was a requirement. Orange color is fine for now. We are. And we're totally putting it in the auto shop. And I don't know, do we want to get the Hardy and the... They're not on sale. That's coming. I'm thinking that's going to be on... There will be... That's its own thing. That's not on sale. We could hold off. It's not expensive either, but, you know. If we're not going for the unique... whatchamacallit? This is... That's 50% off. Look at this. Okay. We'll buy it again. Probably buy it in black. Just we'll make it something else. With a garage full of deep water submersibles and weaponized dune buggies, perhaps the time has come to buy an average mid-sized sedan and live a normal life. There's no shame in it. It can happen to anyone. And when you realize what a catastrophic mistake you've made, one trip to the Ellis Customs away from pulling up in an exhaust-toking, torque-smoking, race-ready phenomenon. In this town, that's the kind of insurance policy you need. Okay, so we buy that auto shop, but that's another video. Another video for another day. I don't even know when. I'm trying to manage this channel in a very low stress, don't worry about it, you'll get to it at some point manner. And we'll read off, just because we bought a Hardy already, we'll read it off. This teasing little hardbody debuted at the tail end of the 80s, edging a tantalizing line between standard commuter vehicle and screeching drift monster, yet never quite committing to either. Head to another day at the office, tearing down Vinewood Boulevard at noon with your fourth speedball of the day already dissolving in your 8th cup of single origin cold brew. Whatever your pleasure, Annis's iconic four-seater is guaranteed to get you hardy. Missile lock-on jammer. Everything gets a lick with the lock-on jammer now, right? That's most things. I had a friend who used to drive one of these when I was in high school, so that's the Maxima was a thing. I think it's a Maxima, right? They're trying to do Maxima stuff there, right? I don't know. All right. Let us get this ready, because this is probably the one that's going to go up Mount Chiliad. With or without Pancro Jones. He's online. This may take a turn. Bumpers. Okay, let's immediately go to fenders. Yes, I'm a fan of Digital Car Addict, so I know that this is all cool, and those are something you consider. But then you get down to the drift kits. And I think I'm going to go secondary drift kits just so we can really funk this out. And then you can go to bumpers, front bumpers. Play with all these extended splitters, like there you get the kind of the layered, weird look, skirted splitters. Yeah, I'm gonna go skirted. Race diffuser on this puppy. That looks good. Street diffuser versus. I think I like the race integration a little bit better. Exhaust, small pipe, no. Let's go funky. Get up and away. Fenders we did already. Okay. Grill, stock grill. Grill with inserts. Matte black. Matte black with inserts. tape the lenses. Primary grille. See, stock is chrome, right? I do like me a little bit of chrome. Chrome with secondary light tape. Ah, let's go chrome with secondary light tape. I think I like that. Hood. Clean hood. Ooh. That has potential. Gavoom. Ram air exposed turbos. I've done exposed turbos before. Exposed engine. Supercharged. Funky old school. I like funky old. You know, I'm partial to those. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of curious as to what happens when you pop this hood. This hood here. What happens when you pop the ram air? Does it look like something that takes ram air? Is there a carb there? Is there or is it just ram air into like an? Is there no airbox catching this? We can always change it later. Horn, yeah, we'll leave the horn alone for right now. Lights, we don't know what we're doing because we have to do livery to determine. That's borderline my my standard blue and orange. So all kinds of racing. Bennies, we're not even doing this in Bennies. Okay, that the Dinka orange. There's the Manor. The Yokohama Showstopper. Ooh. That does look like it would stop a show. But the hood doesn't really go with the hood scoop's just tacked on. It's not really incorporated into the. What do we want to do with this? Walton, you're in for a good time. None of them are hyper calling to me on this. Let's go to the respray. Respray, primary color, chameleons, of course. You know, we could go really dapper with this. Gold would leave the black. That would be dapper. Now that's an interesting thing. With the black, you do the purple-green flip and you get the full purple-green. So you get the whole Joker look. Orange purple. Orange purple, nice, strong. It's the bruffy look. Baby blue pearl. That might be the best argument for the baby blue pearl I have seen in a while. Red prismatic, those are kind of out there. Turquoise flip. You know, it wasn't the direction I was gonna go in. But there's something to that. Wasn't where I was going, but yeah, this is there's something to that. Secondary, I think. Let's see. Do we want to do chameleon? Not chrome. Chameleon. Off-white pearl. Oh, now there's a thought. Ooh. Blue-green flip on that. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, you don't want to match it. Ooh, the purple. You can take the purple off of the... Ooh. Blue-green flipped is just... There's a lot of potential. There's some... You can gold up there. I think either off-white pearl or blue-green flip. This is hard. Decisions are hard. Okay, let's. I'm gonna do the blue-green flip for now. We'll see. We may change it later. You know, you can repaint anything anytime. Trim color. I think that's probably just the roll bars, but well, nothing's gonna match. Let's ice white it, and then go from there as we build this up. Roll cage. Padded full cage. It looks like it has the comfiest seats. At least they're padded. Roof. Not really down with any of that. Spoiler. That does look nice. It doesn't really do anything because it doesn't affect traction because you're fixed performance. So this is totally looks. Let's go clean. Well, of course, we didn't go clean on the exhaust, did we? We should perhaps make that match up a little bit. We have the extra stuff out front. Maybe the alt on this one? Just me alt? It needs to balance the huge scoop on it. Primary sun strip. I don't usually do sun strips, but does this need to be lowered? It is going to go up Chiliad, so I don't know if that's a good idea, but I have a feeling that well, no, there's no this is all looks too because the drift is set. Let's leave it stock. I realize that this might be more of a drift thing. Does that complete the look? Complete the look. Truck bed. Does that complete the look? It kind of completes the look, doesn't it? The rally setup. Wheels, okay. Wheel type. Those aren't bad wheels. They kind of go. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna do much better. But, you know, we chrome it up. Tuner. Stock rims. We could chrome them, or we could do like a colored insert kind of thing. Do we want them to? Do we want that thick a rim? Like, I want to go SUV chromes. Something's telling me this is the route. This is the way. The Bipus. Dashes. I mean, there's some that I just go to. Extravaganzo. Those look like more like an optical illusion. You can shave in these. Yeah, let's see. Iced out. Oh, the iced out looks nice. Continuity, yeah, these are good. I think the iced out, like you get ice graters on cheese graters. We get the cheese grater wheels. Tires, bulletproofs. Not doing anything with smoke. Windows, light smoke there, but I mean, we're not going to do the tire smoke. That takes us back to lights, headlights, xenons, neon kits, neon layout, front, back, sides. For, I don't think it'll actually do anything, actually, because this kind of seems like it needs lights, doesn't it? Maybe some electric blue. Yeah, and the Xenons are close enough to electric blue headlights. I don't think I want to spend the 50K just to, or whatever it is. I suppose I should give it funky tire smoke if it's a, if it's gonna be a drift racer, because then you see a lot of smoke. You still can't get the Patriot smoke. That's out until next year. We could give it electric blues. You know what we should do? We should use electric blue this. Let's see. How far are we from... I should have room somewhere here in the arena so we can put the funky lights on it. I just said I wasn't going to, but you know... We've already knocked out a headlight. A light, rather. And go for the full yeet into the door. Yeet. B2? Yeah, we have room in B2. This is a completely different build from what I intended. Completely. Modify. So the only thing we go to wheels, we go to tires, tire smoke, blue tire smoke. Might not match, but it'll be close enough. And then we go to lights, headlights, electric blue, for whatever that. Yeah, it's 49,800. I was right, 50K. Pretty good memory. I don't think, like I said, the liveries, I don't know that any of them enhance. I think just this clean look, that kind of does. That kind of does. And you do see a little bit of livery in there. That kind of does, but kind of doesn't. I don't know. That does make it a Yokohama showstopper, doesn't it? Does that complete the look? I don't know. I don't know if I don't like it just clean. Everyone's going to have the Yokohama showstopper, right? Yeah, we're going to leave it go. I'm going to save the money for now. I'm not saying I won't change it to the Yokohama showstopper, but I do like this. The paint says it all on its own. Exit the arena. I think this one lives in... Where are my garages? That should be Weasel. Which I believe Weasel is the going to go up Chiliad thing. And once we get up there, woo, woo, woo. How is this car ever going to go up to Chiliad? Duh. The answer is it's not. Not even a little bit. Not even up the side trails. But we're still going to do it because it's what we do. First I'm going to repark it. It's not slow. But I mean, the hot lap route would be high nonsense. I can't really steer all that well. I think this is the garage we're shooting for. We drift it around. Drift, 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 drift. Eeff. Ow. Not quite. Did I mention I'm not really great at drifting? It's kind of a thing, right? It's a free track. Plus expenses of making it mine. Ding. Yeah, this is other cars that may need to go up Chiliad at some point. Maybe today, maybe not. But that thing's going up soon.
Hey, you! You're fucking wonderful, okay? You're beautiful and you're doing great and I'm very proud of you. Fuck everyone else! You're a beautiful butterfly and you deserve love, bitch!
Okay, you know, as I go to invite Pancro Jones, this, come on guys, the clipping. You see the clipping in the tires? Oh man, that's egregious. Alright, let's do a couple things here. Let us, first of all, Pancro Jones, send game invite. I don't know if he's gonna get. I think he's got the game turned on, but I don't know that he's online because I wasn't able to join. And Ellis, need here. I want to raise the suspension because that's really annoying.
Be ready to move on this thing. If you want to work, you'll get a knock on your door any minute.
The problem is it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you when a player joins at all. It doesn't say Pancro Jones is joining your session. I'll just have to wait for him to appear, or just keep checking the player list. And I'm not going to even talk while I'm in here because it's too loud. It's too loud inside here. I mean, I've adjusted the sound again. I mean, I thought I had it set to the midpoint, but it was at max before. And if you've been following the channel, you know well the issues I've had with sound, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Some videos that you may see, I'm going to put this one up relatively soon, so there are future videos yet where I was trying to actually talk in here and G-mod vehicle. I should get some bonus points for modding a vehicle in here. But yeah, suspension. That's just, yeah, let's bring it up because I don't want it to clip. Hopefully that doesn't clip. Exit. That leveled us up to 225. Wow. Did we get anything at 225? We unlocked a vehicle discount. Not that we haven't gotten all of the vehicle discounts. Maybe they plan to do more vehicle discounts. And boop. Did that fix that? Yeah, that's as close as you can get. Leaving it stock is the closest you can get to looking halfway physically possible. Hey, it's Pancro Jones. Guess what I'm gonna do? Oh no! Send message. I have to wait. See, you just wait for a certain amount of time. I'm not cruel enough to make you do it. I'm not cruel enough to make you do it. I'm not. Let's go. Let's go zipping. Pancro Jones. Dun, dun, dun. Pancro Jones. I actually have no idea what he thinks about me singing his name to the music from Girls on Film, but it kind of happened organically. I didn't really think about it. Ooh, now this is smart. He's seeing, will this climb? He's trying to see, can this, do we have a shot at getting a Chiliad? He's thinking, no, this isn't good. This is a disaster and a half. It's pretty though. I love the paint job. And it's so different from what I normally do. He's tired. The engine died. Okay. I never did look at, well, we always pop the hood after Chiliad, but if it'll pop. That's actually kind of doing it. Kind of not, though. If you keep momentum, you lose momentum, it's over. It won't do Chili. He's walking away. Let's see, why is it caps? Oh, I know. Oh, I know, but it is my video format. It is four-wheel drive. Honk your horn. That's. They have been. Yeah, I'm not even exactly sure why. They do. They do. Where'd he go? Wasn't he sitting with me? He's starting a drag race. Okay, well, I'm keeping it in here. We're gonna fine. We'll drag race. Where is it? You started a drag race and now I can't find you. Accept game. He beamed himself out. I was good. I couldn't have responded to the drag race faster. Thus it is with the Pancro Jones. Let's see. I thought I gave this light smoke. Is that smoke? That doesn't look smoke to you, does it? Of course, look all the windows are knocked out. So maybe that's the issue there. Hey, do you know who I am? Take everybody here out. I'm a walking arsenal. Alright, it's probably a bad idea to hit a... Probably a bad idea to do anything when you're waiting on Pancro Jones. Where did he go? Got him gone. He went to a drag. I bet you he went to a drag race and it launched immediately. Let's do this real quick while we're here. He'll probably.
Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go?
Where am I gonna go? Right in your face. Somebody help him. No, there's no helping. 2 shots. There's the thing. Where's the sticky 241081? Clickety. Then we slip slide skedaddle. Slip sliding away, do 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 do, slip sliding away. Getting repeatedly shot in the head because you know we're slip sliding away. And watch everybody go hostile here. Thank you. That kind of helped. Yeah, you see the whole neighborhood went hostile. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 hee hee hoo hoo. The bunk. Alright, we should probably jump to the bunk. And sell that. What happened to the Pancro? Preferences. Route 68, we'll warp. Pancro Jones! Bluff it! Alright, we're gonna end up with. We're going to end up, through my loyalty to Pancro Jones, we're going to end up with this, a larger bunker thing. Pancro Jones. We're going to have to wait. We're going to take this up Chiliad. We are. We're going to try. I don't know what we're attempting to do here. I mean, is it a participation trophy, get the car thing? Or is he just like, he likes drag racing. He said something, but I can't see it. Or someone did a thing. I don't know. It went bloop. We'll take the Mako Shark paint job kind of thing going on here. He took the truck. Which, I mean, the trucks have been working for him as a weight. I don't know. So I'm gonna beat the Pancro. Perfect. You need the perfect burnout. Perfect shift. Perfect shift. Prepare for nitrous. We have another one? Too late, yeah. I didn't know. I thought 7 was it. Okay, we had 8. It's an 8 speed, so we've screwed that up. Nitrous available. Not going into the turn. You don't want nitrous into the turn. He's going to hit it coming out of here. Right about... let's hit it. There is another turn, but I can make a pass. Get the speed. And maybe hold it for longer. He's going to be hitting nitro right about now. But I'm still at 133. Those perfect shifts were great until I didn't shift at all. But we still get the win! Yeah! That was a D10 win. I'm pretty sure that was a car selection win. Car selection win. What's he gonna do next? Is he gonna drag race or do he just want one? Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay. A little win on Sunday flavor here. Although I'm just probably gonna put this up. I may end up on a Sunday. Might be win on Saturday. I don't know. It depends on when I get this video together. Muscle. We're gonna muscle up. What do we want to do? Tuner. He changed it to tuner. Okay. The smart way to go here probably would be to go with the wide body if you can get it. That's the RR. Now we're into our own. The Jester. I don't own a wide body. I'm thinking again in wide body. I guess we're calicoing it. I was going to try and do something different. I usually take the calico. Still shot through the chest from doing the bunk.
Far out, man.
We are far out. Out in the weeds. Perfect burnout. Remember to shift. All of them. Too late, but it was going up fast. We're up in 6th gear. Dun 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 dun. Did he not go? Nitrous available. I don't see him anywhere. Maybe you got a phone call? And Nitro Boost! That was weird. The engine got real quiet there for a second. That's all. Dude, he didn't go. He's not coming. Right control. See. You okay? Well, at least go to 2 minutes. Get more money. clearly something real life is interrupted. Tell you what, let us do the time warp again. Phone call. Yep, phone call. I had a feeling it was a phone call kind of thing. Very hard to shift while talking on the phone. You shouldn't talk on the phone while driving anyway, so. Finish it, please. Okay. Done deal. Finish it, please. Whee! He nitros off into the distance. We fare thee well, Pancro Jones. Until the next race, which is probably happening now. Another win in the books. Let's see what he's got to go. Okay. Phone calls will do that. I understand that perfectly. We're both men with responsibilities, you know? It's are we in the same thing with them still? Players. No, we're not. Well, let's go up here. And see what the animals we're supposed to take pictures of. I haven't done that yet. And then we'll see if we get an invite from the one and only Pancro Jones. Visit the tourist board. A cow, a mountain lion, and a chicken hawk. How am I supposed to find a chicken hawk? You're a chicken, and I'm a chicken hawk. Where's Foghorn Leghorn when you need him?
I'm a chicken hawk, and you're my victim. Are you gonna come quiet, or do I have to muss you up?
Thought I was recording when I jumped on this bike, but I realized I wasn't, so I made sure I was. Yay! Ow! I knew that was gonna happen. Very pretty. He's a contemplative Pancro Jones today.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide.
Alrighty, there's a lot of good off-roaders here that'd be great for this. This is not one of them. The Drift Walton L35 is not. I do not anticipate this going well. No. Beautiful truck. But a hill climber, no. Well, I even get enough speed up here. Yeah. Just. I was trying to keep it going without it fishtailing. Come on, stop it, stop drifting. I know it's your nature, it's in your nature to drift, but we just want to drive. We're going to drive it up the Chiliad hot lap route. It's got pretty good power. It's got four-wheel drive. It's an off-roader. It's got the traction of a greased pig. I mean, this is just, you know. Do they still do that, where they grease the pigs and have people try to catch the greased pigs? I seem to remember that from, like, ABC after-school specials of some nature about some kind of drama on a... some teenage drama or kid drama on a farm somewhere, and it's... I don't know, but that suddenly it was a Gen X moment in my memory. Okay. I guess that's about as well as we expected it to go. I couldn't even turn left. Alright, that wasn't the way I wanted to go either, but we're going to work with it. We don't have a lot of hope here, do we? Is the train coming? Is the train a thing? I hear it. Without me turning anything, it just started to slide. It's dancing with the... Oh, here we go. See, it doesn't even... It's all over. It's a drift car. What do you expect? But it is a freaking four-wheel drive drift car. Look at this. You can see where it's... Come on. Alright, that's better than I thought it would do. Come on. Spin the tires. Fear-wheel drive. Let's go. Alright, we're already further along than I thought possible. This is not going well. Our tires are going forward, but our car is going backwards. All right. That's about as far. Let's try the trails. I have a feeling when it gets to that kind of knuckle up at the top where I always have trouble, it's going to have trouble. But I also don't think it has even the slightest chance that, like, the current, you know, the middle route as they call it, the current most popular route. Forget the OBS route. The RBS route. OBS is what I record with. RBS is the guy who wins all the Jeep races. It's rumored RBS stands for Reginald Bartholomew Stout. I couldn't hardly say Bartholomew there. But Reginald Bartholomew Stout. That's what the rumor is. In case you're wondering where that rumor comes from, I just started that rumor. RBS is Reginald Bartholomew Stout. That's the rumor I'm starting. Please feel free to spread that rumor. Because technically speaking, I don't know that that's not true. Because I just made it up, so how could I know? I don't know his real name. But what if it was? What if that was his real name? And I had, through some cosmic connection, devised his name without any input whatsoever. How is this working? I did not think I'd get this far, honestly. This is taking concentration, but it's not unfun. Come on. Four-wheel drive, let's go. Can we prove Pancro Jones wrong? He said this would no way this is going up Chiliad. Now, it wouldn't go up the hot lap. It wouldn't go up any fast way. This has no right to be going up there. No right. The physics is just all wrong. It's pure video game madness. Let's go. I could get stuck at any time, don't get me wrong. Hit a bush, stop. Doesn't want to start, all kinds of stuff. It's still starting. Maybe we won't be able to do this part. This part could be tough. I might have to dismount. Run up the hill again, but we're not gonna do that unless we're absolutely stuck. The trick here is to do this, get some momentum. Yeah, it's just sliding. Don't fall down the mountain. Don't fall. We're screwed. We're utterly screwed. I want to say though, technically it made it up, and I think we're not giving up yet. If I have to reset and drive it back up that way, this is not... Alright. Bear with me. This is going to be time consuming. I'm not giving up. We were there. And no, I don't think it'll do the middle route. If I just dismounted and climbed it, I would have gotten the checkpoint. Does that count as making it up? You decide. Oh, goodness. Watch a train coming, just blow me right to the head. Just badoosh. I highly recommend that you not take this on a G-Fred. It will not go end well, no. If you're on a drift car G-Fred, if they do something this stupid, then it might work. It might be better than other drift cars. it's hot G-Fred garbage, but I mean, it's not the worst car. I have gotten, there's a lot of cars that would not make it up at all, would not make it up past that knuckle. Now the main thing I can't do is rush this. Not G. We're gonna use some G-Fred Spirit here until it's absolutely proven. I think the one thing that's saving us is, even though it's a drift car, it's got four-wheel drive. At its heart, it is a Walton. And Waltons don't give up, right? Right, John Boy. Right, Jim Bob. Funny story for you. When I was a kid, we used to always go on vacation to Williamsburg, Virginia. And if you take a detour a little further west, you can go out to Charlottesville and the environs, and you can actually go see the home of Earl Hamner from the Waltons. You used to be able to go to Godsey's store when we went. My sister was a huge fan of the Waltons, and we went. Oh my goodness, it's got to be mid '80s. You can find out when it was because the store had just burnt down. There was nothing but like wreckage, absolutely burnt to the ground. As from what it was explained to us, at least there was a burnt out building that we were told was, that it was where we thought it was. I mean, this was before no, you don't know, you don't. You know you don't. But now that I've got my composure back, but you can't go see the house. And there was somebody on a lawnmower, like a riding mower, mowing the little hot place. And he did not look happy. Like everyone was driving around, like guy looked like he was so sick of people coming up to see, the Waltons house, the Hamner house. I mean, he was desperately annoyed. Come on. And I don't know, it was, we like to say, look, Jim Bob's really grouchy. Jim Bob was actually based on two people. I don't think it was Jim and Bob either. They may have been, but I don't think so. I'm looking over at my OBS on my second screen, and boy, that view meter it's cycling at about 1 hertz. I don't know what part of my voice you're getting here, but it's disturbing. Okay, I'm gonna try this genuinely a little bit differently though. We're gonna try to just use the four-wheel drive to pull it up, as opposed to, no, this is not happening. I'm not doing that again. All right. That's not how we're just gonna do this. You could do this in a G-Fred. This is legit. You'll probably get run over, but you could do that in a G-Fred. You couldn't have respawned before like I did, but you'd have to walk the whole way up. But work with me. This isn't an official G-Fred. This is an exhibition, okay? This is an exhibition, not a competition. Please, no wagering. Brakes. We might end up doing the full send without really wanting to. Great, let's try this. We'll try the normal explosion route. We're just We're just along for the ride. Woo! I've never done that before. I've never gone sideways off the rocks. I'm more hinting it in directions that it should go. Well, I put the armor on. Checking my phone here. Is it going off? No, it's not. You ever get that ghost ring when you don't have your ringer turned off and you think you feel the... We're not testing it against the train. I hope. Maybe a little bit. Alright, drift car ahoy. We went up and down Chiliad. Maybe we wouldn't get to the tippy-tippy. But we got the checkpoint. Helter-skelter we didn't. Alright, let's just keep going. To give you an idea, I believe we're right now exceeding the time for a full G-Fred if you're going for the record. If you're talking record times, you're past that now. Now those times weren't done in a Drift Walton L35. There you go, RBS. There's your next challenge. Do a full G-Fred in a Walton L35 drift. Specifically drift. What would be the full G-Fred time? I think you're talking days. I don't know. I'm not deliberately trying to get my drift on here. I'm just trying to get going. And this is just what it likes to do. It is, after all, a what? Drift car. Yes, that's what we're doing. OBS is looking more normal now, so we can hope. Ooh. Some interesting physics on that. Hook jump there, or kind of jumped and then not. We're not done with the climbing here. This could still go horribly wrong. Horribly, horribly, horribly. We're sliding. We're going horribly wrong. At no point there was I trying to go that way. None. This is not gonna... We gotta go back. Horribly wrong. We're doing the horribly wrong thing. How can I... Come on, let's get up. It does not want to do this. Alright. Don't get me wrong. We can take the road. But... that no one wants to do that. We're G-Fretting. Come on, get up on that ridge and stay there. Ridge, get to the ridge. The top of the hill. Over the hump. Come on. Good man. Good men. Get yourself up here. Sweet lady. However you want to call it. Are your cars still all considered feminine? Are pickups considered? I don't even know. I say that from the terminology that other languages, other than English, they're, you know, verbs have a masculine or feminine declension. Like farmer. I remember my Latin with sweet Mrs. D'Angelo. Oh, I missed this Mrs. D'Angelo. Mrs. D'Angelo, if you're watching my videos, miss ya, you really were awesome. Agricola, agricole, feminine farmer. I remembered it! From the mid-80s. The mid-1980s. Before many of you were born, I was learning Latin. From Mrs. D'Angelo. Well, Pancro, what do you think about this? Let's see if we can slide our way. Let's spin our way through the 20 minutes it took. Will we drift through the? Are we gonna miss the? Are we gonna miss it altogether? We have spun our way around the finish line. Seriously? Backwards. There you go. You finished first. The fact that that worked stuns me. Stuns me. It's gotta be the four-wheel drive. Stunning. Stunning result. I gotta get better ergonomics in my office because my elbow hurts now just from doing that for that long. Not that I didn't hurt it earlier. Doing something I'm not aware of, but yeah. Almost went off the cliff. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. We hit the button. Manage vehicles. Vehicle preferences. Flip, flip. And we get to see in. And what kind of thing here? Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, it's got an intake that can work with ram air, but there's no hole in the hood. Fake. Fake, 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 fake. That's funny. Fake but beautiful though. I love the paint. And that drops down just in case you need to slide something in there under the wing. There you go, a little nitrous oxide. You got the handbrake there. Not now, Lester. And it's just a stunning outcome. The Drift Walton L35 went up Chiliad. I had to walk up to the last bit, but that's okay. I had to reset, but that's okay still, because that was my fault for falling off the mountain. Not the truck's fault. Excuse me, all this talking. I'm out of beverage. Anyway, at any rate, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that stunning note, this is your Black Knight. Have a great night.
We can look at it this way. If you want.
Absolutely.
How would you like to be a bird that doesn't fly? I swim.
You have the overspeed. Good job. Okay, I've got the overspeed. Clean pass. I feel like I earned that one. I feel like I earned that one.
Boobies. This isn't over, Prime. It's over, Prime. Boobies, 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 boobies.